The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys?
Yeah! Go Cowboys!
Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
Go.
Hi. Are we on the air?
Yes.
Is that what he was yelling?
What is happening right now? Welcome to the show. We don't know what's going on. I don't know if you're looking outside or if you're looking inside.
Let's go!
Anyway, it's 74 degrees. It feels like 74. There we go. Looking live at Tostitos Championship Plaza outside of the Ford Center here at the Star of Frisco.
They shut Tostitos down to put new plants up.
Did they?
Yeah. See all the little trees?
Yeah, they did. They shut it down,
I
yeah.
didn't know they shut it down, though.
Yeah.
All right. The high today is going to be 75. The low tonight is going to be 47. It is going to be colder in Dallas than it is in Foxborough.
It's going to be
Saturday.
65 in Foxborough, sunny.
It's going to be 60. No, like the low. Low
Low
there's-
in Foxborough to be 49.
Yeah, it's going to be 47 here. So.
Yeah, but I'm saying at 3 o'clock, it'll probably be around by 4 o'clock their time.
All right, you know what? We ain't got time for this nonsense today because guess who's on the phone? And it took him a long time to get through, so let's just get after it. Mohammed, what's up?
Yeah.
What's up, Mo?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
We're
Good,
good,
man.
man. From Kuwait.
I have you guys on my big screen, and I have you on my phone. So I'm using both technologies to get connected
Double fisting. I like it.
Double system. I thought I was the number one caller on the category of the furthest away from Dallas. Still, Jesse spoiled it in the last show and gave a shout out to the two guys from Jakarta and Australia.
They haven't called in, though.
They haven't called in, though. You're the furthest have called in.
I did the Google search for the distance, and they beat me by 2,000 miles.
Well, you're still number one. You're still number one in our hearts. So
I'm going to go after the number one category on money making for HWTV.
Okay.
Now, the first thing, I have a suggestion. If you guys can move the camera so that it's in the middle of that table that you guys sit around, so that we're not just looking at the back of Jesse and Nate.
That's true.
Because sometimes, you guys have sometimes Jesse could be laughing and tilting his head backwards slowly, but we think he's getting dizzy. So he gets 45 degrees, and we notice that he's actually laughing at something that you guys say.
Isn't that camera? That's a centered camera. We don't ever use that one, though.
We got this camera. We got.
I don't know. What all the camera views do we have, Chris?
Currently, we only have, from the ones that are up top, we only have 2 of them.
Why?
So this one.
That one, and then
And
I
then-
have this one.
There you go.
Those
Why?
are the 2 I have.
Why? What's wrong with the other ones?
Well, the one that you have in the middle towards the other side, why are we doing this right now? To be
Yeah, we
honest with you.
What's your question, Mo?
Question.
Oh,
What's your question, Mo?
Okay. Now, I have a money-making deal for you guys. We devised some T-shirts for Hanging with the Boys. The first one is, I got rejuvenized at HWTV.
I like it.
Wow. Yeah.
And the second one is, I get football horn knee at HWTV. And the third one is, in the back of the T-shirt, it'll say, I don't let my kids listen to, and in the front to the FOP WTV. So that's
I like the last one.
bit on the make kind of. Okay, the question is, Kellen Moore was calling the plays during the last 2 years of Jason Garrett's era, but the winning percentage went very good. Now he's calling the plays in the 2 seasons that Mike McCarthy had taken over. And Mike, management-wise, has done the best management decision somebody can come into a new operation by not really spoiling the chemistry between Dak and Kellen Moore. And I'm just wondering if that's what has made the difference. And the other thing is, when I get the chance, not on this call because I took all the time I have, one day I want to try and answer Kurt's question to me how I became a Cowboys fan.
Yes, we'll get to you next time on that one. Great questions.
Yeah.
Thanks for calling, Muhammad. We appreciate you, man.
What you do. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. He talked about Kellen Moore, keeping the same system and all that when McCarthy came
I was waiting on y'all to answer the man.
Oh, sorry.
Man called in, spent his hard-earned money, spent Scott's hard-earned money to tie up the international phone line, and you guys are sitting there looking at each other like.
I thought it was kind of interesting, though. McCarthy said that when he came here, he had to learn a new language, football language. He'd been using the same one since 1989, but he didn't want to cross up Moore and Dak, so he learned a new one. And he thought somebody asked him, and I think Jerry actually said it as well, that he wished there was a universal football language. So if you went to another team, you would have obviously there'd be different plays and stuff, but the language of it, the guys on the left side would always be positive numbers or odd numbers, and vice versa. Is that ridiculous to think, or would that be helpful? McCarthy thought it would help, but
there's really only 2, maybe 3 systems. Mm-hmm. You have your number system, which you guys used, I used. Then you have your West Coast system, which is more verbiage and language, what you hear.
Paragraphs.
Yeah, and then there's this new, because kind of been integrated to the NFL that comes from college, the Mike Leach air raid system. So there isn't many different systems.
Okay.
So
the language,
a lot of times, and Bruce Arians and Tom Brady talked about that when they were kind of making their kind of relationship work. And it was just, okay, how can I take the play that you know how to run and that you like and make it to the language that I understand?
Right.
And you can get to just about any and every route that you want. It's all about now, how can I take that and convert it into the language of which there's not many different systems.
Right.
There isn't many different systems.
I guess it was the language part he was saying.
Yeah.
I wish there was one language for football.
Like the language of love.
I guess so.
There's many different languages of love. Some like it rough, some like it not so rough, some like it.
So when you dealing
like
with
dominant.
this is what you deal with when you're dealing with coaches. The smart coaches like McCarthy say it's better for 1 to learn than 53 or 60 to learn. That was a smart move, which I'm down with that right there. I just wanted him to call the plays his first year in, but what he did was smart. It's just about sometimes coaches like to get smart. Okay, they run in the same system, like just say 3 systems, but I want to call it, Air Coryell or Joe Blackson, or I want to call this play this, But you got to have players that can understand that language. That's what it all comes down to, and that's what McCarthy did. I couldn't really grasp at the beginning. I'm keeping it where my players, the learning curve is going to be bad enough with the pandemic. Now, what if I put in this new system?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now with this new language, now I'm really going to be behind the 8 ball, offensively and defensively. I only showed up on the defensive end, which they changed everything and it didn't work. So now, Mr. Jones got a good idea there, but you got too many smart guys,
Yeah.
Before we go back to the phones, Mario, hang in there. We'll be back to you in just a second. We got a tweet. We were talking about this before the show came on, so Nate, I want to get your opinion on this. This is from at Shelby OTR. Can you guys, the number one show, discuss New England's offensive line play and how you feel our defensive line matches up? They got some injuries on
What's
the
up,
offensive line,
Shells?
right?
Yeah.
What's goody, Shells?
And the thing about it, it wasn't promoted a lot. And sorry, fellas, I have to apologize because I wasn't really aware of the movements. Kurt is. He's really aware of the movement of their offensive line. I got to look at it. I mean, but they have always tried to have their quarterbacks know where the ball is going. Their pre-read snaps are extraordinary. And they have an idea about elimination of what the coverage is. If you're not a big disguise team, they can get they read pretty good. Even this new quarterback, he reads pretty good where he wants the ball to be. And so they have a pretty good idea. So, but they want to run the ball with Harris and all of those guys. And that's what they haven't been able to do. And so I think they're going to get one or two of these linemen back either off COVID or injury. And we'll see.
They've got 3 still on the injury list.
Right.
And the one, maybe 2 on the injury list and 1 on COVID. And they just had 1 come off COVID.
Right.
So who knows, his stamina and all is going to be good. So, yeah, they had 4 of their starters out last week. And, an already tough offense is really –
And Belichick, he ain't like most teams. He feel he should have success regardless of who's in there because he think Josh Daniels is smart enough and effective enough to be efficient enough to do what they want to do. You know.
What'd you say, Chris?
Bill Belichick was asked about his offensive line situation. You want to listen to what he had to say?
Yeah. Thanks, Chris.
Here it is right here. This is exactly. I mean, seriously, they asked him about the offensive line.
At least we can hear something in the headphones.
Yeah, let's take it day by day. See how it goes here.
What did he say?
That's what he
Let's take
said.
it day by day.
We'll see how it goes. That's exactly. They asked him about the offensive line and the injuries, and that's exactly.
What did we really expect?
Yeah,
did we really
exactly,
expect he was
yeah.
going to say something?
It was funny though.
Speaking of offensive linemen on the injury report,
Yeah.
we had one pop up yesterday,
And
right?
Speaking of what do you expect, is this a big surprise?
Who was it, Kurt?
Tyron Smith popped up with a neck issue and had an MRI yesterday, so it must have been a little more something, but it came back
already
favorable.
Let me say something.
Already.
So let me say
You
something.
can't. Y'all not shocked, are you? Come on.
I'm not shocked, but we had him on the
It's
show
on-
Monday night, and he
it's-
was like, I feel great. Like,
I think it was practice Tuesday.
On
wasn't it?
par for
Jeez.
Tyron to miss 2 games a season. This is not a shock.
It-
It wasn't a matter if. It was just when those games were going to be missed.
say it.
Against New England. See, please, Tyron, be healthy enough to play.
Well,
Jerry this morning said he'll play.
It's because against a coach, now I don't know if his talent is good enough. I don't know. We don't know what this New England team, but Bill, give him an inch, and he'll find a way. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
So this is one game I need for Tyron, if he's healthy enough. Not if he ain't healthy enough, hey, let's load manage him. But if he is, let him play because Brandon Knight, Ty, I don't trust him. I just don't trust Ty.
You know who?
but you got bye week coming. I mean, if you're looking big picture, would you rest him now and then give him the bye week to give him more time?
I don't know. I don't know.
I play him.
I don't know his
I play him.
situation.
You got to win this game. I play him.
Here's the biggest problem. I'm going to say it quickly, and then you
Yeah,
go to the next thing. You always have to remember when it comes to Tyron Smith, yes, long term, but every snap that he's not in there, there's somebody else protecting the blind side of your $160 million quarterback.
That's true.
That is the problem.
Yeah.
Is that every time Tyron's not in there, you are sitting there rolling the dice on whoever's going to protect the blind side
Lord,
of your $160 million.
And at least you know if Tyron gets beat,
quarterback.
he's going to grab the guy and hold him.
Right.
He ain't going to get him killed. You don't know what these other
So it's
guys
like
will do.
it's kind of almost like we got to sacrifice a little bit because
we talking about Matt Judon.
yeah.
That's the only thing I kept saying is Tyron. I don't want your neck to be bad, but if you're gonna be bad, let's be bad in this game. Let's let your neck be bad this game. We'll rest you the next 3 weeks.
You know who else didn't participate yesterday?
Dum dum dum.
Number 7.
Yeah, ankle. Mm-hmm. He's going to be a game time decision, they said today. So.
If you have any game to rest him, this would be this game because they have good receivers with a good system, but they don't have elite receivers.
Right.
So if
They got average receivers.
yeah,
actually.
so I mean, I would say
You'd rather
rest him and Tyron. Come on, man.
Tyron play. And,
Come on.
all right, let's take our first break. When we
Matt
come back,
Judon.
Mario, we will get to you. We'll be back in just a minute.
Demetrius Wise.
I'll hang it with the boys.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So, to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
The Cowboys way, where 16 Hall of Famers and 5 championships shows us what success looks like. Where turkey is always the second best part of Thanksgiving Day. Where we are all defined by one single thing, the star. Where we as fans know it's our job to keep the tradition going. Bank of America is proud to be the official bank of the Dallas Cowboys and to support the quest of living life the Cowboys way.
Copyright 2020, Bank of America Corporation.
How great would it be to travel to watch the Cowboys win on another team's turf? Pretty great. But honestly, just watching the game from anywhere but your house would be fun. Even a hotel bar with some guy named Phil from St. Louis who thinks Oakland still has a team. So whether you're traveling to the game or watching from your favorite vacation spot, book a place to stay on Hotels.com. Proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
This man will do stuff for money.
Don't tell my secrets.
Rowdy to your next event, from watch parties to birthday parties to corporate events to special deliveries and oh, so much more. Rowdy brings games, handcuffs, entertainment, and photo opportunities to all occasions. Visit DallasCowboys.com/Rowdy to book your appearance today. Kurt, you ought to have him for your next birthday party. You bet. He does stuff for money.
Makes lots of it, too.
Yeah, don't you all do stuff for money? Y'all want to come to my birthday party?
Did you say he brings handcuffs?
What?
What?
You got that, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I did.
Nobody else caught that. No one else caught that.
What is
Good
Rowdy
job,
doing?
Chris. Good job. Because he does stuff for money, man. He'll lock you up, do whatever for money.
Goodness. What are you doing to
Rowdy's
poor Rowdy
got
here?
it going on. Call Rowdy. Book him now. All right, Chris.
Yes.
Bring on Mario.
All right, Mario's up.
What's up, Mario? It's been a while.
Mario!
Gentlemen, how you guys doing?
Fantastic, brother. What's going on this great Friday?
Tell us what happened the last time you called into the show.
Jesus, it was like 2 years ago, man. I was at work. I work in an office building, a bunch of cubicles everywhere, and got to sneak in my car. So I dialed you guys. I was on hold. Supervisor walks by. What are you doing? Who are you talking to? I was like, oh, no, it's my mom and this and that. I kind of had to fess up and almost got written up for talking during work hours, man. It was like 2 years ago, and I haven't been able to call since then. But
is your boss not a Cowboys fan?
Man, he's a Steelers fan.
Quit.
Oh, no wonder.
Quit.
No
You should have quit.
Which I did.
Yes. That's what I'm talking about, Mario.
I was going to say, honk your horn.
And, so I work from home now, so I got a little more freedom to call in you guys. It's been 2 years, out here in California. Cowboys is Cowboys land. It's second home to the Cowboys. I love the Cowboys out here, dude. So, anyway, it's good to talk to you fellas again. Finally, I had two questions, quick questions actually. One, biggest one for me, a Mexican. I've been Cowboys fan in 30 years plus now. This is the first time I've seen a Mexican, actually try to make the team, in this case, Alarcón. He's in the practice squad. So my question is, Nate, you playing that position, do you see this man having the tools to one day to actually be on the field? I mean, obviously not a starter, but get into that rotation. And if he has the tools, what does he need to polish them to get to that level and actually be, on the field one day with the starting lineup, or at least play in football? And second of all, question for you guys all: what do we expect from Belichick this week coming up? Defensive packages. I know he schemes a lot. He's a very, ingenious, smart person that can throw up a lot of defensive packages to confuse Dak. And I know Dak is a genius. He calls audibles like no other, knows the line. But what can we expect from him?
Thank you, Mario.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
again.
man.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. All right, we gotta. Before we get to Nate's response, we got to reset the rules. You get one question. You get one question. If it's too long, Chris hangs up on you because we got a lot of people trying to get through. In fact, Maurice McCray said, Chris, please clear the line for a first-time caller from Seattle, Tacoma, Washington, so he can get through to the show to show some love from the Pacific Northwest to Hanging with the Boys. The best and most searched podcast on YouTube. That was from Maurice on Twitter. So,
and Mario, don't forget, Antonio Ramirez Romo was also Mexican. So
I think he meant like this guy
is like born and bred from Mexico. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
from Mexico. So one thing I heard in camp was this dude is super strong. That's what I kept
super strong,
hearing.
but he's got to be flexible. A lot of guys come in super strong. Oh, I got to be strong. But as offensive lineman, you got to be very flexible.
What do you mean by flexible?
You got to be able to bend your knees, bend your hips. You got to be able to, like, the greatest asset that the president has, you ain't going to just throw him off his feet. You ain't going to just bull rush him. You ain't going to just quick move him and double move him like Mario do some DBs and you see him falling. Right. That ain't happening to them. That ain't happening. And that's where they can get this.
And you mean Zach Martin? Because at first I was like,
Martin.
Joe Biden?
No.
I was like,
Yeah.
Joe Biden flexible? I'm like, how did you know that Joe Biden flexible?
Joe Biden flexible if they just pass that $1 billion. He'll be real flexible. So, but anyway.
He'll be like Rowdy.
Yeah. But and that's where this kid got to become more flexible. And then he's got to.
Can you learn that? Or is that just physical?
No, you got to stretch, yoga. That's where all this stuff. But another thing is it's hard for him to get past the last bad play. And you don't last in this league. If you can't get past the last bad play, he'll be thinking so hard. Okay, I gotta get this dude. I can't let him beat me inside. And you be so intent on that, then all of a sudden you run around on the outside. You be like, oh man, I forgot this play. Right. That's where I saw and so that's where you got to get better. Just play by play, playing the play.
And now
getting flexible.
Well, the experience, because him coming from Mexico, maybe the quality of
how
football?
many times can we keep him on practice squad? Is what the answer is.
Yeah, I think it's their
intern. You get 3 years
internship kind of program.
You get 3 years on practice squad.
He's an exemption right now. The Cowboys actually have 17 guys on their practice squad instead of the normal 16 because he's part of that international.
Because everybody
program.
gets an international guy, right?
No, only like 4 teams.
Only like 4 teams.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's the NFC East teams, isn't it, Chris?
I think Philly has one. I know Arizona has one because
that's right.
Yeah, his name's Zach Ertz. They just got him.
No, when we played them, they were like we
that's
were
right.
Yeah, Zach Ertz. Yeah,
All right, we're going to skip Mario's second question just so we can get to more calls. Who else do we have on the phone?
Chris ain't been doing his job.
We have Craig in Virginia.
He ain't been cutting folks
Craig!
off.
I'll start cutting people off.
All right.
One question, Craig. Let's go.
Hey, what's going on, fellas?
What's up,
man?
What's up, Craig?
I just had a question for Nate. I've been a Cowboys fan since the 90s, and I'm enjoying what I'm seeing. I'm taking it game by game. Don't have, high expectations because, like you said yesterday, anything can happen come playoff time. But I have a question. This week, we're going against Bill Belichick and his defense. Do you see this being a game where we can use Blake Jarwin as a blocker? And what about Jeremy Sprinkle as a blocker to help that defensive line out to open up lanes for Zeke and TP?
That second guy I really like, Sprinkle.
Do you?
Yeah. I mean, that's what he is a blocker.
Yeah.
And the only way he's going to get better as a blocker is put him in there and let him block. I mean, Blake Jarwin is that guy that I thought would be clearing the middle for us, running down the middle of the field, making big plays, red zone target, killing it. But so far, Shannon Boy Schultz is outshining. So, but I'm holding on to you, baby boy. But I'm liking if we don't have Tyron in there, I'm like 13% is 2 tight ends, Jess. Let's put one on each side. And you know what? Let's figure it out, bro. I'd rather have 2 tight ends, 88, 19, Zeke or either Pollard in the backfield. And let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Let's see what I want to beat up. I want to bloody them boys up there in Otterboro. I want to bloody them up, man.
You got some bitterness to the Patriots, you know?
You know what? It's certain teams, and Troy taught me this. Like the Eagles used to have our number. The Eagles used to physically pound us. And when we had the opportunity, we was up by like 9 points, and we was going down on this last drive, and Troy never talks unless unless something done went terribly wrong. We went in this game, and I'm in, we got him, da-da-da. And Troy looked around, and he'd say, he cussed, and look, man, we going down, and we driving this ball down their throat, and we going to finish these cats off. And we did it, man, and Troy gave, he loved to do that right there, like, what, man, he won the Eagles, but I guess when you get 11 sacks on the cat. But y'all don't have that about y'all with New England? Y'all don't want to just, I want to crush these dudes.
Definitely win, but I don't have any additional adversity,
What about Jess?
hatred for
Jess,
them.
you kind of middle of the road. I know you love New England. I know you love
that
the
word
Patriots.
I don't love the Patriots. Stop it. I don't. This game is.
Of course, we haven't won there since Landry coached.
You know why I want to crush them? I'm like you. You know why? Because I think this game is going to tell a lot about this team.
I don't.
You don't?
No.
You think they should go crush them?
Yes.
Huh? Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like this team has.
You should, but in the past you would not.
Because there was a guy there who got 7 Super Bowls. There was a guy there who was number 1 in every statistical category as a quarterback in the National Football League. There's a guy who was 44 years old, still playing like he's 24 years old.
All right, Kurt, pull the schedule up real quick.
Like this, to me, yes, I get it, Bill Belichick, and he's going to try to find ways to try to scheme ways up. But they just ain't got it, man.
Okay.
Like when you go and you turn on now if you tell me we don't have Trayvon Diggs and Tyron Smith goes out, one of the things and we haven't talked much about it, and I've kind of been I've listened to Mike McCarthy talk this morning, I listened to Jerry talk this morning, and they've both, and maybe it's in their meetings, that they both talked about with a very high sense of urgency was the special teams. And if you remember, they blocked the punt the last time that we played them. Now, those type of plays are game-changing plays. So Bones Fossil, be on your P's and Q's.
I'm glad they're trying to do something.
Because I honestly, when Bill Belichick sits down and he turns on the film, if he's an honest man,
which he is,
he turns that film on and he goes, golly, these SOBs got dogs everywhere offensively. Look at Amari, golly. Yep. Look at CD. God, look at Zeke is running with so much force. Look at this change of back in Tony Pollard. They finally Kellen Moore's in a rhythm. They got the second tight end going now. We ain't even talking about the number 1 tight end anymore. Like if he's an honest man, I'm talking about honest. Like if you're and I believe Bill Belichick to be an honest, evaluating football man. When he turned on that film, more than any other time, probably except when he played against the Bucks, he looked at this offense and he said, I don't got Ernie no more. Ernie ain't there no more. Tom ain't there no more. You don't have the horses you had anymore. When he watched that film, he sat back and said, I have to figure out some sort of trickery. I got to find other avenues because I can't stand up man for man, blow for blow, and stand in front of these jokers. We will get our tails kicked. If he's an honest man.
We get it, Jesse. We get it. If
he's an honest man.
Say it one more time.
If he's an honest man.
All right, so if this game doesn't let you know where the Cowboys are, this may be a short conversation. Kurt, pull up that schedule real quick.
Week 10. We already know. Week 10.
Week 10.
Week 10.
The Chiefs?
The Chiefs.
So Minnesota's not going to get you there.
Minnesota's a decent team.
But that's not going to let you know what this team is.
Chiefs.
Run down the schedule, Kurt.
Well, Patriots, bye week.
Yep.
At Vikings, Denver, Atlanta, at the Chiefs.
So that's going to be the first time.
On the road against a defending on the road against a Super Bowl winning team.
What about you, Nate?
I'm going to tell you something.
When they get in the playoffs?
Dietrich Wise' arms is about as long as his table.
Okay.
He's number 91. See, because if he's an honest man, he said, I cannot deal with what's on the outside. I cannot deal with what's in that backfield. But I can deal with that center, and I can deal with that left guard.
And that's what we said.
And he going to deal with that right tackle. So these guys that Matt.
So there's going to be one or lost up front.
Oh, man, this is going to be nice. And we just been talking about it.
I said that Monday. This game has to be for them. They have to dominate. They don't dominate the line of scrimmage. They can't do nothing with us at all. Period.
All right, I can't do
nothing. If he's an honest man.
I can't do nothing with you.
Will, though?
Kurt, stop. We got to go to break. We'll be right back on Hanging with the Boys.
They're not going to dominate.
Hey, Cowboys fans, ready to spice up your next watch party? Bring Yo Quiero guacamole and be the game day hero. Yo Quiero means I want, and we know you want great, fresh-tasting, ready-to-serve guacamole for your home gating and tailgating events. Made with real avocados and the perfect blend of spices, it will be the star of any party. You can find us at your local Albertsons or Tom Thumb in the deli section. If you can't find it, talk to your store manager and tell them, Yo Quiero guacamole.
Honey, big news.
Gary, are you okay?
Oh, I'm not Gary anymore. I'm Jackie Flash.
What?
See, I want the latest smartphone, but the best deals are only for new customers. So to get a new customer deal, I changed my name to Jackie Flash.
Okay, but the best smartphone deals at AT&T are for everyone, new and existing customers.
That's huge. Then guess who's getting a deal?
Is it Jackie Flash?
Jackie Flash.
It's not complicated. At AT&T, our best smartphone deals are for everyone. Restrictions apply. Visit att.com for details.
It's game day. You know what that means. First, kebab prep. Steak, pepper, onion, steak, pepper, onion. Next, a counterclockwise lap around the room. Now the lucky grease-stained jersey goes on. And lastly, the dance. You know the one. This is a game day ritual no matter where you are. Whether you're traveling to the game or watching from your favorite vacation spot, book a place to stay on Hotels.com and keep the tradition alive and well. Hotels.com, proud partner of the Dallas Cowboys.
Hi, I'm Clint Tillison with United Ag and Turf. When there's work to be done, a real workhorse can make all the difference. Like the Range Boss package. Our 5075E John Deere 75 horsepower tractor features a bell spear and loader and starts at $369 per month. And the price you see is the price you'll pay. No surprises. It works like a horse, so you don't have to.
Visit UnitedAgAndTurf.com. Offer ends February 1st, 2021. Restrictions apply. See dealer for details.
Now, let's get to work.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
If I'm an honest man, and I am, I'm going to tell you to check out the new Miller Lighthouse located
at you, but I don't do that kind of stuff.
outside of AT&T Stadium, where Dallas Cowboys game day traditions are born. Enjoy yard games, Dallas Cowboys cheerleader performances, beer gardens, and more. Game ticket required. For more information, visit attstadium.com/Miller Lighthouse. And before we go back to the phones, I have to give a very special shout out. Because my wife and my son are watching the show today.
What's up?
Hey, Megan. Hey,
What's up,
Grace.
Meg?
How are y'all?
What's up? Oh, I got a birthday shout out to Coach Hudson, Coach Huddy. He turns, he's in his 40s. Tomorrow's his birthday. But Coach Huddy, shout out from your boy Jay Holly in the Hanging with the Boys crew. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Who we got on the phone, Chris?
We've got Andrew in England.
Andrew, what's up?
Andrew, are you an honest man?
I'm a very honest man, mate. I'm the honest man you'll ever meet.
He sounds a lot more honest than anybody in this room.
I'm a very honest man, Nate Newton. You're a very good-looking man.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Now we're lying.
No, see, you finna start.
Now we're lying. Now we're lying. You can't say you're an honest man and then tell that lie right behind
It's that new haircut. It's that new haircut.
Hey, brother, what's your question before Chris gets you?
Yeah, very quick, because I know you're busy today, gentlemen. Always a pleasure to speak to you, and I appreciate you taking my call. One thing that I don't think has been spoken about, unless it's been spoken about on today's show, but I haven't been able to watch it live, so I've been trying to run through. Garrett Gilbert is on the New England practice squad. Now, Obviously, he was here all the way through pre-season, got caught on their final deadline day. How much of an impact is that going to have? And is Kellen Moore thinking about that, knowing that he knows maybe our tips and tricks and everything else? Is that going to play a factor?
Is he the backup quarterback or the third team?
Practice squad.
He's on the practice squad, sir.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah, they
make
make him get something from him because he probably just had a problem learning their system. He couldn't get ours.
Yeah, the great question. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, brother.
Have a good one, fellas.
Stay honest, brother. What do you think, Jess?
Nothing.
Nothing. Why not?
No. What is he going to tell?
They like to run this play. They like this play. They like this. When
Stop
they this formation.
You don't have the dogs. You don't. They just
don't have the dogs.
You can't.
If you're going to be an honest man.
If you're an honest man.
You know what? Can you, in the future reference, when you're referring to dogs that bite and all that, can you pick a different dog than a bulldog? Every bulldog I've ever seen is sloppy and slobbers.
What's in mine? Bulldogs to me is American Pit Bull Terriers. That's what we call them.
Okay.
We call them short bulldogs.
Like a King Corso or something. When you say bulldog, I'm thinking about the little fat.
When you talk about a King Corso, that thing will eat up you, bro.
Okay, all right, I get it.
Shout out to if we have any dogo breeders. If we have any dogo breeders, I'm looking for a dogo.
What's a dogo?
If there's any dogo breeders out there, your boy Jesse is looking for a dogo Argentino. So we'll look it up. Yeah. We have another caller?
Look it up.
We got one more. Who we got, Chris?
Yes, we've got a caller, and it is David and Duvall.
David, what's up?
Oh, man. Hey,
Jacksonville.
hey guys, how you doing? This is Dallas.
Duvall, baby.
This is Dallas and Duvall.
Oh, Dallas and Duvall.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Jesse, this is Walter Dallas Burton. You gave me
What's
a shout
up,
out.
man? What's up, brother? Duval County. What's up, baby?
I'm living it. And Nate, we talked about Terrence Steele when he was in the mud. He couldn't move his feet.
Right.
Now you see he latching on, moving his feet,
right,
making guys go to the sideline.
Right.
My question is, will that translate over for him to be a swing tackle, left side, right side? Will that transfer over? Him be able to do what he needs to do. And last but not least, you guys are the greatest, man. Thank you again. Y'all take it easy.
Thank you, Dallas.
You know,
it's not.
Chris is not an honest man. He calls you David Duvall.
Right. So I
said Dallas, didn't I not?
No, you said David from Duval.
I would like for things to stay the same.
Phone at the time.
For as the line swing. I don't like all the movement, but if we do a lot of movement, this is one time you may have to do two positions for one. And that moved the president out to right tackle, swing him over to the left. I know that's a lot, but the 66 is ready. Connor Williams is ready.
Connor McGovern?
Connor McGovern is ready. He's ready. So, if somebody go back and say, Todd Nate don't say good things about you, it's true. I don't want him on the field. I don't
You're
want
an honest
Todd.
man.
Yeah, I don't want it. So, it's not because you're a big guy, because I'm a big guy. So we can go out and eat donuts together, but I just don't want you to play. I don't have my heart broke too many times on big guys.
All right, let's go back to the phones. Chris, do we have our special guest?
It's always Brandon Mcknight.
Yes, we do.
Welcome to the show. Her
Mama
weekly
Gross.
spot, Mama Gross.
Mama
What's up?
Gross.
What's up, Mom?
Mama Gross, I love you.
Mama-
And somebody forgot about you.
Mama Gross honest?
Oh, my God. Who forgot about me?
I'm not going to even call her name because you'll be so hurt.
Jesse will. It was me. I totally forgot you
Your
were on
own
the show
flesh and
today.
blood.
I'm sorry. We had a lot of technical difficulties today. We started the show off
19
wrong.
hours of labor.
Blame it on me.
19 hours of labor.
Yeah.
How long were you in labor with me?
That's excuses.
I know.
Excuses.
I know you had to get an extra epidural to push that dome out. Jesus Christ.
It was
Jesus
so big it was
Christ.
a C-section.
It was a C-section. It had to take you out of there. There was no way.
They were like, that ain't fitting.
They would have ripped her from the rooter to the They would have ripped her all apart. They had to go there and get that like a crane.
Jess, you've been there for weeks now, man. Come out of there.
Yes, ma'am.
I had to have a C-section because he wouldn't come out.
You see that dome on him? That thing wasn't coming out at all. They could have lubed it up.
He's still
Cows come on.
So what you're saying is he was 75% head and 25% body?
95% head, little body. The
All
diaper,
head, no
the diaper went all the way up to his nose. See, they put the diaper on, it was like no torso, right up to his nose.
All right, Mom. Let's go. What's your pick? That's enough. It's making me uncomfortable talking about lube and my mom and head and bodies and her private region.
Me uncomfortable thinking about it.
Yeah, let's go. Let's talk football.
Would have ripped right through them Tommy Johns. Sorry.
Last week I won 3, lost 1, and pushed 1.
So what is that? We had to Mom had some math issues last week, so readjust it. So where are we at now?
And remember, this is for
13-6.
entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, entertainment purposes only. Where are you at for the year?
13, 6, and 1 push.
That's awesome. Okay, that is such a good
I
record.
pushed the Packers-Bengals game, and I was like, oh, please just come out of this. But no, couldn't do it.
That's better than you. All right, who you got this week?
Okay, I've got the Bengals and the Lions.
Love the Bengals.
I do like them. I like the quarterback.
Because
I wonder why.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, well,
You and David
it's not
Hellman.
just the fact that he's from LSU, because that's not the deciding factor. He's a good quarterback.
Okay.
He's a great
Okay.
quarterback.
They're giving up 3.5,
Okay.
and I'm taking the Bengals. Of course, you already knew that.
That half point's going to get you.
Okay, Patty.
Go ahead.
Chargers and the Ravens.
Okay.
All right, I'm taking the Chargers, and they're getting 3.5.
Ooh.
Is that
That's the only reason I took the Chargers, because you just never know what's going to happen with the Ravens.
It's got to be at Baltimore, right?
They're at Ravens. They're at Baltimore.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
That's tough.
Who else?
Okay, the Cardinals and the Browns.
Okay.
Ooh, that's going to be a good game.
Yes.
Yes, and I think
Think
the
so?
Browns are going to win it this time.
Think so? So you're going along with Chris Bean.
I think the Cardinals' time is up, and they're getting 2.5. The Browns are giving up 2.5. So
Wow.
they're actually favored. But I'm going with the Browns.
Okay.
They're at home, and they need this win.
All right.
Okay, the over-under, the Packers and the Bears game, 45, and I'm going under.
You going under?
I am.
Under on the Packers and Bears at 45.
And I think the Bears are going to win this game, by the way.
All right. Wow. And the only game that matters.
Patriots, and there's not even a question. They're fixing to take this one to the bank. The Cowboys are going to win. They're giving up 3.5.
Who's giving up 3.5? Cowboys?
Oh, I have it. Both of them is giving up. That's pretty good, isn't it?
What?
I'm not sure.
Cowboys are giving up.
3-point favorite.
Yeah. Patriots are getting 3.5.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, Patriots get 3.5. Cowboys.
It doesn't matter because Cowboys by 50. It doesn't matter. So you're right.
I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I think it's going to be 28-14.
Oh, wow.
I don't think they're going to get over 30 this time, but they're going to win it, so that doesn't matter. It's not a problem.
28-14. All right, run through them real quick again.
Bengals and the Lions, I'm taking the Bengals.
Okay.
Chargers and the Ravens, I'm taking the Chargers.
Okay.
Browns and the Cardinals, and I think the Browns are going to do it. So over under Packers, under 45.
And you think the Bears are going to win?
I really think the Bears are going to cover the 4.5.
Okay.
I mean, they're getting 4.5, so I think the points are going to be what's going to make this game.
All right.
Okay, Cowboys and Patriots, and of course I'm taking the Cowboys.
There you go. Mom's picks. Mama Gross. Thank you, Mom. Hey, once again, we got to rush you off the show because Chris started the show late. It's Chris's fault. Chris's fault this week. He started the show late. So
Love you guys. Y'all have a good weekend.
Have a good one.
See you, Mom.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Kurt.
Yeah, they're going to win. I picked them to lose when we did our preseason picks or whatever, but yeah, I think they're going to handle business like 30. They got to score 30. So 33-21.
33-21. Jesse.
31-17.
31-17. Nate.
As long as there's a 1 on it and it favors us, I'm good.
By 1. I'm going to go Cowboys. You know what? I think they're going to score
Stumpy, dude.
40 again.
40 burger!
I'm going to go 41. 41-17. I'm going to go 10 more than Jesse.
Come on.
10 more than Jesse.
You feeling my vibe.
Chris, what you got? Let's get you in here this week. What you got?
Man, I got a 40 burger every week.
40 burger!
I went to Whataburger, grabbed myself a number 1. Yeah,
Hey, you know what? Let's just let it. Who's Aaron got? What's Aaron got?
Aaron, who do you got this week?
What score?
What score?
31-19. What's your score, Chris?
We'll go 40-21.
40-21. All right. Kurt, good seeing you. Jesse, good seeing you. Nate, way to bring it, man.
Win my money.
I got you. Chris, thanks for keeping us on the air. Aaron, thanks for helping support Chris. William, thanks for keeping us on the air and not sabotaging us this week yet. You got one more day to make it.
Let's go,
Don't do us dirty today. We will see y'all all on Victory Monday. Hanging with the boys. Let's
Mama
go.
Gross. This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys? Yeah!